This Commissioner Park alone houses more than 300,000 tulip. Just like cars used in weddings are decorated with flowers, this has been decorated with grass. And by increasing and decreasing the water levels and locking it in a place, these yachts are sent downstream. One, two, three. That's it. We have to repeat this, okay? Hello. How are you all? A very warm welcome to this Ottawa's vlog of day 3 by Traveling Bangali Family. Yesterday we covered the Pink Lake, the Parliament House, and then the sunset. Today our first destination is to witness tulips. Yes, the Tulip Festival is in Ottawa downtown. Today there is a decent gathering there. We have checked out from the hotel with all our luggage already. So after visiting the park and few surrounding attractions, we will be heading back to Toronto. So let's go and see some tulips. On the way to the tulip gardens, we encountered Solan Valley. Actually, this looks somewhat like Himachal's Solan Valley. The color of the flower here is yellow though. Such yellow colored flowers can be located across Ontario. If the grass here were a bit taller, then this sequence could have been seen in DDLJ. The only difference, this little Kajol's Shah Rukh Khan is her mom. So our Solan Valley trip is done. So here is Chiru, then Manoj, followed by Shomujit, Partho, Kamal, Deepanjan, and there is Ritoban. This is followed by our female contingent. So here is Ria, Shutappa, Sanjukta, Tina. Oh, I almost missed the most important lady of all. That is good. So we have reached the Tulip Garden entrance. This here is Dow's Lake and this is a floating lake pavilion on top of it. Located inside it are 3 full-size restaurants. Just imagine. Since this is a Victoria Day long weekend, this place is absolutely crowded. Many are also kayaking here. Let's move on. While trotting along this narrow walkway by the side of the pool, I am constantly reminded of a famous Durga Puja back home. This is our first glimpse of the tulip, but this is just the trailer. Let's see the full picture. What a mesmerizing view, I cannot believe my eyes. And in the scenic settings, it's a sin not to take snaps. Hey Simran! Here, the model is directing the photographer on the scene composition and how the photograph should be taken. And here is the queue of contenders who are up next. See the various ways a model can pose for the photographer. Here we first see photographer giving instruction for rehearsal, and post that the actual photo shoot would happen. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. That's it. We need to repeat it, okay? Okay, ready then? 1, 2, 3. Now it's time for the second pose. This is the Let's Go to Delhi pose. It is really something else to be vlogging standing amidst this tulip garden. People have come out in numbers today with their families, clicking snaps, making lovely memories on the way. The number of color here is uncountable. Here we see different colored tulips. Here we see an amalgamation of red, violet and yellow colored tulips. This sculpture here is known as the Man with Two Hats. This was gifted by the Netherlands to Canada after the Second World War. Actually, Canada aided the Netherlands a lot during the Second World War. This sculpture here is a token of gratitude for the same. Not only this man with the two hats, but the Netherlands has gifted one more significant thing to Canada. That is this Tulip Festival itself. Actually, Canada provided refuge to the Dutch royal family during the war. So when the war ended in 1945, the Netherlands expressed their gratitude by sending over 100,000 tulips. That is when this Tulip Festival began. We have all heard about green energy, but have you ever heard of a green car? Even if you have heard of it, you might not have witnessed it. This is a car made out of grass. Behold! Just like cars used in weddings are decorated with flowers, this has been decorated with grass. Actually, this is an endeavor by the Tulip Festival Committee to raise donation as well as spread environmental awareness. The Canadian Tulip Festival is world's largest. The Commissioner Park alone houses 300,000 tulips a year, which is witnessed by around 650,000 visitors. The eyes really get mesmerized by the wide variety of tulips. While browsing these tulips, we didn't realize when we arrived at the end of the Commissioner Park. So, with the memories of these last few tulips, we bid adieu to Tulip Festival. This is Dow's Lake that is opposite to Commissioner Park. On the trail along the side of the lake, folks are out with their bikes. Actually, the weather is fabulous today, so everyone is out enjoying with their families. I think some part of DDLJ might have been shot here. Anyways, we are done with the tulip gardens, so we are going back to the parking now. Tina and Sanjukta seems to have found the perfect recipe to keep Kutkut happy. So now we are at the Rideau Canal Locks. This is an interesting concept here. There are two levels of water, as you can see. It somewhat looks like a dam, but it's not. If you look closely, the water on this side is on an upper level, and this dam-like thing gives the water on the opposite side at a lower level. So, as you are seeing, these dam-like structures maintain water at various levels. Actually, these were constructed by the American to defend against the British in the 19th century. So, how exactly does this lock work? To start off, the yachts or boats come up to the upper level and then request the lock keepers to open the lock gates. The lock keeper then turns on these pulleys to open the gate just a bit. Such pulleys exist on both the sides. As soon as the gates are opened a bit, the water flow starts to level up the upper and lower water levels. When the water has totally leveled, the doors are opened completely for the boats to pass between the two doors. Then the exercise of closing the first door and opening the second starts. The lockkeeper has temporarily entrusted this job duty to Chiru and myself. The same process is repeated. The boat comes down to the lower level and is then sent downstream by opening both the doors. The same process is leveraged for sending the boat upstream as well. So this is how boat is lifted and lowered, locked, and then sent downstream. Isn't this a very unique thing? So this was Rideau Canal Lock. Isn't it awesome? Anyways, this concludes our trip to Ottawa. Now we have to start back for Toronto. It's already 3 p.m. We can't even take many breaks in between as we need to be in Toronto by 10 p.m. Now Partha has taken on the steerings. I have already driven 150 kilometers. Now Partha is going to drive the next 150. This is Partha driving. Behind me, Shutapa seems to have dozed off. Then we have Tina with a sad face as we could not have a good lunch on the way. Then we have the other lady who is hiding her face. That is because she is very angry as she always expects her father to be the driver. This is en route Trenton. Sneha and Shutapa are testimony that the weather has become chillier. That's why they have put on their jackets. I also have, but you can't see me. Anyways, let's go inside. One group is already here, the other group is on the way. We had lunch on our way, so we had a few snacks and Tim's coffee. And then we started off for Toronto without making any delays. But even after that, all of us reached Toronto only by 10 p.m. So anyways, that's a wrap on our tulip sighting and Ottawa visit. We hope that you have enjoyed this video as well as the previous two videos. Do let us know your comments in the feedback. And if you like this video, do consider subscribing so that you are notified as soon as a new video is released. So that's a wrap on today's video. We'll be back very soon with another new one. Until then, ta-ta!